Hey there, everyone. This is Kellyanne, the High Priestess, bringing you divine messages. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is going to be a collective reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Aquarius. I'll be taking a look at your recent past, your present, and your future energies for you, and also at any obstacles or challenges that you might be currently facing. I'll also be asking Spirit for advice messages today to help you along on your soul's journey, okay? I've already pre-shuffled with your energy, guys, so that we can get started. Thank you for your patience. I was away. Took a little time off, went camping, took my doggies, spent some time in nature, which is always cathartic, makes me feel grounded. It reconnects me to spirit. It makes me feel like I can spend some time walking, out in nature, do a lot of meditating, and I just feel like it's really good for your soul. Although I am happy to be home. Home is where I feel my best. I feel, safe and secure here. Um, my home really reflects my personality. I like to return back to my office here, where I do my work, and I really do enjoy what I do here, doing readings for people. As a side note, if you have not subscribed to my channel already, please do so by clicking the subscribe button. You can also give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing. If you've been watching my readings and you appreciate, what I'm providing, I would love that because that really helps my channel grow. Um, and please also feel free to comment if this reading resonates with you. I'd love to hear from you and I'll gladly respond back. Okay, so let's get started. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my ancestors and loved ones that have crossed. Thank you for this gift of divination and thank you for your blessings and for your protection. Spirit, as I attempt to clarify and interpret these messages and advice that you are channeling through me today, I ask that you please be as specific as possible so that I may interpret your messages clearly and provide accurate guidance to my seekers, my Aquarian viewers today. All right, guys. So we're going to start by taking a look at recent past energy for you. I'm going to lay out all of the cards and then I'll go back and clarify to get some more information. Okay. I'll also be asking Spirit for some messages for you moving forward to help you out. Okay. Okay. So let's get some recent past energy for Aquarius, please, Spirit. Recent past energy for Aquarius. Also, thank you for your patience during shuffling. I do all of my readings in real time. I'm not laying down any cards before I start recording. So, I feel like the energy flows as we go, and, that takes time to shuffle. So, thank you for that. Okay, so here we go. All right, so we have the first card, the World, we have the Empress, and we have the Magician. Wow. Three huge major arcana cards for you, Aquarians. Okay. So whenever we have all major arcana come out in a reading, especially right next to each other, it really kind of indicates that you really have very little control in this situation in the recent past. The divine was working on your behalf. This is kind of like letting you know, like, listen, we've got this. Like, stop worrying so much. It's going to work out the way it's supposed to, kind of thing. Okay. What I'm strongly feeling here for you, Aquarians, is that in the recent past, you were able to finally have closure or completion with some kind of situation. And as a result, that really was allowing you to kind of feel like in your power, in your best kind of place where you feel like you could bring things to fruition. You felt like you were in your best, like kind of nurturing, mothering energy where, because the Empress really represents like Mother Nature. You felt grounded. You felt like you were able to be the glue between all living things. You kind of felt like everything was gelling for you and things were moving the way that you wanted. There was that sense of flow between all your family members, possibly, or between, the people that you loved, and you really felt like very empowered and very much in charge of, keeping everyone kind of tied together. Okay. The Empress is kind of the energy of, that nurturing kind of energy where somebody's very caring, almost like a selfless energy. And things were really, looking up in that way. Like there was definitely a sense of closure, a sense of finality to something, and things started to having like an uptick. Now, I'm also sensing though that you may have been having difficulty manifesting something new. Like perhaps you were interested in maybe kind of bringing something to fruition that you wanted very badly, and you were having difficulty doing that. So let's pull some cards, and then we'll go back to that and clarify and get some more information for you. Okay. All right. And this is Gemini energy, so this is air energy. Okay, so let's pull some information for obstacles or challenges that you might be currently facing, Aquarians. Obstacles or challenges. Obstacles or challenges for Aquarius. What's going on? Obstacles or challenges for Aquarius. Obstacles or challenges for Aquarius, Spirit, please. Okay, so we have the King of Swords, air energy. So this could be you. Um, I'm getting the sense that right now you might be like heavily thinking about something or someone, and you're having a hard time kind of making decisions that seem logical to you. Like you're having a hard time kind of problem solving or working through something because you're trying to remain objective and you're trying to keep your emotions out of it in order to make a decision about something that makes sense. But right now, your emotions are kind of weighing heavily into your efforts here, and it's making you have a difficult time, problem solving or moving forward with a situation because you're trying to be logical, but you can't because your emotions are kind of getting in the way. So we're going to talk about why this is your challenge in a moment. Okay. Can I have some current energy for Aquarius, please? Current energy for Aquarius, please. Current energy for Aquarius, please. Whoops. Let's try that again. Current energy for Aquarius, please. Current energy for Aquarians, please. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. Possibly you may be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Doesn't have to be. It's just the energy associated with the card. Current energy for Aquarius. Okay. We have the Hierophant, major for Taurus. One more, please, Spirit. Current energy for Aquarius. Thank you. We have a few more. Okay, we have the Strength card in reverse and the Eight of Swords. What I'm seeing here, Aquarians, is that in the recent past, I was mentioning to you that kind of like things were like on an uptick and things were looking good. And the reason they were looking good was because you were able to kind of have closure or a sense of finality to a situation that maybe was proving to be difficult for you. And when you were able to close out that cycle, you were able to start a new cycle, right? There was a sense of mastering some kind of life lesson. Okay. And you felt empowered by that. You felt like very strong. You felt like you were able to kind of exhibit all of those like nurturing qualities, the selfless energy, and you were able to feel good, right? But at the same time, I mentioned that you were having possible difficulty bringing something new to the table, like something that you wanted for yourself. Okay. Now, Your current challenge, as I mentioned, was you having to kind of make logical decisions or kind of figure out a way to handle something, but you were having a hard time doing so because your emotions were getting in the way. And I feel like currently, right now, for some reason, you feel very stuck or bound or tied to a current situation or a person, or you have some kind of mindset that makes you feel almost like powerless, like you're not able to kind of get out of this situation, right? And as a result, that's leaving you to feel very kind of defeated. You feel like you can't rely on yourself to get through this situation. You don't feel very strong. You feel like weak. You feel depleted. Um, and as a result, I feel like, again, this is more earth energy. I feel like you're not able to exhibit those qualities once again that you were feeling good about in the past. Okay. I feel like you may be dealing with an earth sign here. Okay. Because you have, two earth signs here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. I feel like you may be holding on either to your money or something that you're not willing to let go of out of fear. I feel like maybe you're worried about your finances right now. I feel like possibly you may be feeling like a little bit of a sense of lack in terms of your financial stability. And I also feel like there's some kind of situation here where you don't feel like maybe your relationship is really going as well as you would like in terms of your commitment to your person or vice versa. Okay. I feel like right now you're kind of at this place where you feel like you have to kind of be your own guide and like your own teacher, and you kind of know the right path to take and you trust the information that you're being given, but you may be feeling a little bit constrained because of like some kind of social pressure or some kind of conformity that's expected of you right now. I feel like you might be questioning some kind of authority here because remember I said with this Eight of Swords, you might feel very constricted or tied or bound to a certain situation, and that makes you feel like you're very weak. I feel like you need to trust your instincts and feel through what others are telling you rather than like taking your word for it. Because remember, I said here with this King of Swords that you may be feeling like you're very, like your emotions are getting in the way of making logical decisions. So this card kind of confirms that. Like, don't just take everything at face value. Like, if you're feeling a certain way about something, you should really follow through on that. Okay. Don't feel like you have to conform to the norm. Like if it's not working for you, then it's not working for you. That's the sense I'm getting. All right. And we're going to put some more cards for that in a second. Let's move into your near future energy and see what you can expect. Okay, Aquarians? Let's see. Okay. Okay. So far we have Seven of Swords moving forward. Okay. This is exactly what I was just saying. And I have more energy for Aquarians moving forward. What can they expect coming around the corner, Spirit? Thank you. We also have the Page of Wands. And we have the Hermit, which is major for Virgo. Okay. I do feel that somebody is trying to deceive you, or there's somebody who's trying to get away with something. Somebody's trying to strategize to get away with something because this Hermit card, somebody here is going to be kind of isolating themselves a little bit. And the reason that they're going to be doing that is to do some inner work, to do some self reflection, to kind of look at things introspectively. right? And kind of figure out what their part was in this situation moving forward, how things could have worked out differently, how maybe they could have done things differently. A lot of times when the Hermit card comes out, it's a card that really has to do with healing oneself. It's taking the time that a person needs to really do the inner work, to change the things that we feel are undesirable about ourselves, to kind of heal from past situations that may have scarred us and, tend to come out in our new relationships. So it's really like a self-reflective kind of card. So moving forward, I do feel like in the near future, okay, I feel like somebody's going to present to you a new opportunity or a new path in which a new action is going to be suggested, or a new chance, or a new road, or possibly travel, or taking on some kind of new endeavor. But the problem is that I feel like this person is not going to have your best interests. Okay. I feel like this person has their own interests in mind when they suggest this opportunity to you. And I feel, Aquarians, be very careful with this person, because I feel what you don't see coming is that somebody here is going to present themselves as, working toward planning ahead for the future, possibly an investment opportunity, taking the steps necessary to secure your financial future. But I feel like you shouldn't take the bait. And the reason I say this is because of the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords represents somebody who is strategizing on their own behalf in order to get away with something. This is like a very shady, kind of sneaky energy. This card represents a sense of betrayal, a sense of deceit. It could represent, in some readings, cheating, infidelity. But in this reading, I don't get the sense that it's a card about infidelity. I feel like it's more some kind of betrayal that has to do with some kind of opportunity moving forward, like a new path or taking action towards something. And I feel like this person is not being truthful. Okay. I feel like this person is not who they appear. And I feel like this person is going to try to take advantage of the situation. Okay. So be very careful. And as a result, moving forward, I feel like it's very important that you really take a look at the situation and try to find like light in the darkness. If there are things that you feel are being hidden from you, try to figure this stuff out before you make any plans or anything, because I feel like with this Knight of Pentacles, knights can be very inconsistent, okay, in tarot. Sometimes they're moving toward a target, and other times they can easily turn their energy around and pull it back. Okay, they're always moving. In many decks, they're depicted on horseback because they're never like going in the same direction. There's a bit of immaturity and a bit of like inconsistency associated with knights. So be very careful, especially with the Knight of Pentacles, because the Pentacles have to do with finances. They have to do with, financial stability, future stability. So just be very careful. Okay. Now, remember I was saying that I felt like there was something about you trying to follow your gut in this situation moving forward, and that you felt like you were tied and bound to the situation currently. Remember, I was saying that there's definitely a sense of you not being able to manifest what it is that you maybe wanted to pull off in the recent past. And here with this Hierophant card, there's definitely that sense of maybe like following your gut and not listening to what other people are saying. It's kind of carrying through into your near future. So to me, this is Spirit's way of kind of opening your eyes, right? So that you can see things clearly. Like, don't be bamboozled here into maybe investing money or purchasing something or investing in something or believing in something where somebody maybe is trying to handle your finances and they're trying to convince you that this is the best path or the best course of action, because somebody is going to be deceitful here in the near future. Okay, just saying. So keep your eyes open. Okay, Aquarius, make sure that you are awake. Okay, and that you're paying attention. Now let's get some clarification for these cards here. First, let's start with this Magician in reverse. Let's see what this is about. Okay, so I'm getting the Six of Pentacles and I'm getting the Six of Swords. Okay, so there's definitely a sense of you wanting and expecting equality in a relationship in the recent past, and possibly wanting a 50-50 setup, wanting reciprocity, expecting that balance, which I said, was all part of this Empress energy, maintaining that flow, that harmony, between the people in your family and your relationship and your home. But there was something here that you just felt like you couldn't pull off. Okay. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with you not being able to leave something or someone in the past in order to move forward effectively. Okay. Possibly you were hanging on to a situation or a person. Maybe you were refusing to let something go that happened in the past and that was preventing your progress forward. But I feel like somebody was having a very hard time leaving the past in the past in order to move forward. And that's possibly why you were not able to bring something to fruition here that you wanted. Okay. Let's take a look at this Hierophant in reverse here. Okay. So yes, here we go. So we have the Four of Wands coming up. The Four of Wands has to do with having that sense of balance or harmony, of unity, of togetherness in the home. Okay. Now, because this card is in reverse, it's showing me that it's just not there. Okay, it's just not there currently. You feel a sense of disconnect. There may be some disharmonious energy between the two of you in the home. You don't feel that sense of unity, which is causing you to feel, like a little bit afraid. Maybe you're hanging on to your finances, I mentioned, because you're worried moving forward. You feel like you can't get out of the situation. You feel like you're stuck and bound here. You feel like your hands are tied. You're trying to problem solve and figure a way out of this, but you're being very emotional, so it's difficult for you, and it's leaving you feeling like defeated and depleted here with the Strength card in reverse, right? Then we go into your near future, and we have this shady character here with the Seven of Swords trying to kind of guide you in the direction of taking a new path and a new opportunity. But I feel at the same time, this person's, energy is sneaky and it's shady. So be very careful. Now, I was just clarifying what this was, and I got the Ten of Wands. So I feel like moving forward, you're going to have a cycle that closes out. And the cycle that's going to close out moving forward is going to be of you being able to put down some kind of burden that has been very, very heavy for you, something that you've been carrying around that has made you extremely tired. Okay. Something, it could be an emotional burden, a financial burden, a psychological burden. You are going to have some kind of closure with that. Okay. Something that's been very, very heavy. It's been weighing you down. It's been very burdensome for you. Okay. There is going to be some kind of closure with that. Okay. Tens represent the ending of cycles in our lives. Okay. Now, remember I was mentioning the Hermit card. When this cycle closes out, that may be when you're going to say, you know what, let me take some time alone. Let me kind of like do a little isolation. You're not going to be partying with the friends and socializing. You're going to kind of spend some time alone to kind of reflect, look within, do some inner work, figure out, what you want to do, where you want to go. But again, what you don't see coming is this Knight of Pentacles, this inconsistent energy here of somebody that maybe is either not really able to plan ahead for the future, or somebody who may be moving very slowly in terms of planning for the future. Just be very careful here. I want to get some more clarification for this. The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. Clarification for the Knight of Pentacles. Clarification of the Knight of Pentacles. Aquarians, please. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Here we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles has to do with somebody working very hard and paying a lot of attention and putting into a lot of effort into something in order to make something work. And it may have to do with finances. Okay, so it's possible that maybe what you're actually putting down with this Ten of Wands is that you're getting rid of this sneaky person. Let's hope that that's the case. Let's hope that you're able to kind of nip this in the bud, okay, and get rid of this person. And possibly it could be that when you get rid of this person, okay, this deceitful, lying person who may betray you moving forward, you're able to then see a new path for yourself. You have this idea. Okay. So this Knight of Pentacles could actually then be you working hard to accomplish something. Put money away, save for a rainy day, invest your money. It could be like that. Because with this Hermit card, this could go two ways. This could be you reflecting about what went wrong with your relationship here with this person, or this could be you kind of reflecting on what went wrong when this person took advantage of you. So I need more clarification for this because it could go one of two ways. But this definitely has to do with some kind of financial endeavor, I'm feeling. Okay, so just be careful. All right, so we also have the Queen of Cups coming out in reverse. The Queen of Cups could be water energy. You might be dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be somebody who exhibits that watery, kind of emotional, intuitive energy, right? This person's feeling very emotionally upset here, okay? This is somebody who feels like they're going through a lot of emotional highs and lows in the near future. This is somebody who's maybe very depressed, maybe feeling very emotionally dysregulated, having a hard time managing their emotions, talking about their emotions. They may be in therapy for something that was very upsetting. It could be because of this, Seven of Swords energy. This person, really just, you know, not being a stand-up kind of person and really taking advantage here of a situation can cause a lot of damage, very selfish energy here. Let's see about this Knight of Pentacles, though, because this is what you don't see coming. Now, it is possible that if you get rid of this person in time, that you will be able to then work on something for yourself, where you're willing to put the effort in, the hard work, being very diligent, paying attention to the details. You have the King of Wands here. Let me move it over here so you could see. And the King of Wands is really fire energy. Okay. So this could be a Leo, a Sag, or an Aries, doesn't have to be. But the King of Wands is somebody who maybe was very driven or very motivated to pursue something, very passionate. The King of Wands usually goes after something and they get what they want, right? But because this card is in reverse, this is somebody who maybe is now not so motivated to pursue that thing, or maybe not so driven to achieve that thing. There may be a sense of lowered self-esteem. They're just not driven anymore. Possibly they feel like now is not a good time to move forward with this plan of action, or possibly they feel like they're just no longer interested in this thing and they've lost their motivation. So just, like I said, keep your eyes out. I feel like there's a lot of discrepancy here with whoever this person is and what effect they're going to have on you and your finances and your investments moving forward, as well as your opportunities with these wands. So, the Ten of Wands is a good thing because it's showing me that something that was very burdensome for you will be put down and a cycle will be closed out. I just don't want it to be accomplished too late after you've already suffered at the hands of this person. Okay. So just keep your eyes open. All right. Because somebody is definitely going to be strategizing here in their own interests. And I feel like you need to, be very mindful of this moving forward. Okay. Let's treat that this 10 of Wands has to do with you kind of, you know, getting out of a situation that really was causing disharmony in your life. That's what I'm hoping. Okay. Now let's get some advice or messages for you, Aquarians. Okay. Spirit, what advice or messages do you have for Aquarians moving forward in this situation? What advice or messages do you have for Aquarians, please? Spirit, what advice or messages do you have moving forward? Okay. Okay. The card is saying wait. Okay. What was I just saying? Be very careful. Don't rush into things. Be very careful. Wait it out and see what happens. Don't rush in just because somebody, offers you this Page of Wands, this new idea of a new way to do things, a new idea, a new path, a new investment, wait it out. Be patient, be careful. And Spirit is kind of reiterating that. Okay. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. So if you're thinking about doing something, you have an idea, wait, don't rush in. Spirit, can I have some advice or messages? Okay. We have ask your angels, and it's even saying a year from now. Okay. So that is a long time if somebody's like looking to do something or purchase something or invest in something, but it's telling you to kind of, be patient, wait it out. It's saying a year from now is a better opportunity for you, and to kind of, in your prayers, ask your angels for guidance. Um, you know, and don't rush in. Keep your eyes open. Okay. So this is what I have for you guys, Aquarians. I hope that this reading has helped you. If so, please like, comment, share the video, and of course, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I'd really appreciate it. This is my passion. I hope that I'm helping people through my readings. If you like the services that I'm providing, your hitting the subscription button would really, really help me here on YouTube. And it entitles you to all of your readings. You'll get a notification on your phone when the readings come up, and it's free. Okay, so I hope to see you at your next reading, guys. Please always remember to keep gratitude in your heart no matter what. Thank you so much, and God bless. Have a wonderful day.